Hi everyone, I'm Leanne and I blog about books at thetoweringpile.com. I just wanted to make a quick video today to talk about Dewey's 24-hour readathon. Tomorrow, April 26th, is the next readathon. It happens every April and October and it is my favorite event ever. So I thought I'd share with you today the books I've got picked out for the readathon this season. Okay, so first we've got Serenity, Those Left Behind. This is a graphic novel in the Firefly universe, which I think takes place after the end of the show and before the movie Serenity. I've never read any of the Firefly graphic novels before, so I'm super excited about this one. Okay, next up I've got Away Laughing on a Fast Camel by Louise Renison. This is the 5th book in the Confessions of Georgia Nicholson series, which if you haven't already read, I definitely recommend. They're great for readathons because they're just easy reading, they're funny, I just fly through them. I read 2 of them in the October readathon. So yeah, next is The Underground by K.A. Applegate. This is one of the Animorphs books. It's number 17 in the series. I've been working on this series for a while, mostly during readathons. It fits my usual readathon strategy of children's and young adult novels primarily because they're so quick. I get a great sense of accomplishment completing several of them in 24 hours. So just the one Animorphs book planned for this readathon, though. Then I've got one that's a little bit longer, but still a young adult novel, so it shouldn't be too difficult to get through. This is Namesake by Sue McLeod. I just picked this one up recently, actually, specifically planning it for the readathon, because I'm way behind, as usual, on the Canadian Book Challenge, so I was looking for a nice, quick read by a Canadian author that I could squeeze in during the readathon, and this is what I found. Basically, it's about this girl named Jane Grey, who is named after Lady Jane Grey, who's an actual historical figure, and basically she comes in contact with her from reading a passage in a book out loud, and then they sort of a time travel-y thing, I think, but haven't read it yet, so I guess we'll see. Next up is actually another Canadian book, Summer of My Amazing Luck by Miriam Taves, who is not just Canadian, she's actually a Winnipeg author, which is where I live, so that's why I got the book in the first place. I like to read local authors, so I'm excited about that one. Next up we've got Blind Date by R.L. Stine. This is exciting for me because I've actually been collecting R.L. Stine books for quite a few years now, but haven't actually read one since I was a kid. I've kind of been waiting so that I can read a whole series, making sure I have all the books in the series first. So I do now have all of the point horror books written by R.L. Stine, and this is the first of those. So I'm finally going to be starting my R.L. Stine collection, actually reading it tomorrow. And actually, back in September, I signed up for the Reader Beware Perpetual R.L. Stine Reading Challenge hosted by the Literary Wombat. I was so excited to find another book blogger who's really into R.L. Stine, and I haven't yet read any books for that challenge. So finally, I'll be participating in that challenge. I'm just really excited about starting reading my R.L. Stine books. So there you have it. That is my reading pile for the next 24-hour readathon happening tomorrow. Everybody in the world starts at the same time, so what time you start in your time zone depends on what time zone you're in. Here in Winnipeg, it starts at 7 a.m., so that's also the start time for Chicago and Mexico City and a bunch of other places in North America. So, but you can look up your start time at 24hourreadathon.com. So that's all for now. I hope you'll participate in the readathon tomorrow. If you are going to be participating, feel free to leave a comment on this video or on my blog at thetoweringpile.com with a link to your blog or your Twitter feed or wherever you're going to be participating so that I can check out your progress. So yeah, happy reading everyone. Bye!